So in this lesson, we're going to learn how to perform SNMP enumeration with NMAP. What is SNMP, you might say? Well, SNMP is also known as Simple Network Management Protocol. And as the name suggests, it is a simple application layer protocol that helps a network administrator while managing the network. So it's by using SNMP and its basic information, such as the temperature of the devices on the network, such as the router, the switch, the access server, the bridge, and even the computer, and the users connected to the device, the internet connection speed, device operating time, all of this info can be obtained. So SNMP is running on port 161 by default. So SNMP enumeration, what's that? Well, the SNMP enumeration process enumerates user accounts as well as the devices on a target system using the SNMP. So SNMP consists of a manager and an agent. Agents are embedded on every network device, and the manager is installed on a separate computer. So attackers enumerate SNMP to extract information about network resources such as hosts, routers, devices, shares, and all that, as well as network information such as ARP tables, routing tables, traffic, just about everything you can think of. So why don't we go ahead and list out the various NMAP scripts that are available to us regarding this SNMP. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a few scripts, and each of them are slightly different. Scripts will depend on the information that you have, but in this particular lesson, we are going to look at SNMP processes, SNMP netstat, and SNMP interfaces, as well as SNMP sys description. All right, so let's get started. We'll try these 4 scripts and then we'll talk about them. In this lesson, we are going to test the IE8 Windows 7 machine that the SNMP service is running. So we'll first run the IE8 Windows 7 machine, open Kali Linux and VirtualBox, enter username and password, open the terminal, enter sudo sudo for root permissions, and a root password. So let's start with the first script, which is the SNMP processes script. This script attempts to enumerate running processes through SNMP. So we'll write nmap -su for UDP scan, -P161 to specify the port address, and --script SNMP processes for choosing the script, and the target IP address, which is 10.0.3.7 on my Windows 7 machine. Okay, so as you can see, the script lists out the running processes through SNMP. The second script is SNMP netstat. The script attempts to query SNMP for a netstat like the output. The script can be used to identify and automatically add new targets to the scan by supplying the new target script argument. Write nmap.su for UDP scan, -P161 for specifying the port address, --script SNMP-netstat for choosing script, and the target IP address, which is 10.0.3.7 on my Windows 7 machine. Cool, so what you're looking at is the script showing us the active netstat output. The SNMP netstat shows the values of different network-related data obtained via the SNMP protocol from a remote system. The third script is SNMP interfaces. The script attempts to enumerate network interfaces through SNMP. The script can also be run during NMAP's pre-scanning phase, and it can attempt to add the SNMP server interface addresses to the target list. That's pretty cool. So write NMAP, S, of course, capital U, for UDP scan, -P161 for specifying the port address, -- script, SNMP-interfaces for choosing a script, and the target IP address, which is 10.0.3.7 on my Windows 7 machine. So as you can see, the script shows us information on the network interfaces on the host, like MAC address, type of card, traffic status. Oh boy. So the fourth and last script is snmp.sysdescript, or DESCR. So the script attempts to extract system information from an SNMP service. So we'll write NMAP-S capital U for UDP scan, -P space 161 to specify the port address, -- script SNMP-SYS DESCR for choosing a script. And of course the target IP address, which is 10.0.3.7 on my Windows 7 machine. So as you can see, with the script, we can see the system uptime, the MAC address, software version of the SNMP service, as well as the hardware type. All right, so there you go. We've learned what SNMP is and how we can enumerate it.